Workshop Wednesday. What's up, everybody? We got Elijah over there rubbing on the dough. He finishing up a pair of spurs and got the getting the paint rubbed off of them. I'm working on a pair of spurs, starting a pair of spurs. I shouldn't say start. They look pretty dadgum far along, don't they? Got to put the buttons on. Got to drill holes and put the buttons on, and then buff that part out. And then, as you can tell, we got some bevels going on. Not pinstriping these. Going to engrave all that section, silver, and then lots of engraving in the steel and all that. Another cool pair of spurs. Not quite as elaborate as the last one's. Not relief engraving. The old fine English scroll, my version. That's all. That's what's going on these, which is fun. Got some things going on. Look at that dude. Still GoPro. Kind of working on some videos and things of quote unquote the build, you know, and I've been watching some things here on social media that jewelry guys making rings, and it's just fun to see, man. And so I'm gonna be working on that. I'm gonna be trying to incorporate you folks that aren't the maker into the excitement and emotion of building this stuff, and what it ends up being, what it does for you. And you know, I mean, building the story of the piece is extremely important, and then you, the collector, you, the buyer, you, the consumer, you have a story that you put into it as well. But I don't have any part of that yet. My job is to build the story in the piece, and then once you get it, another story evolves and happens. And there can be story as well. That's part of my business, incorporating people into the build, into the creation of your story, because the story of the piece is supposed to be your story, and that's the fun part of my business. And being a custom maker, custom creator is that side of it. It's way past just the utilitarian aspect of it. If you just want a bit that works, go to the feed store, right? I mean, that's not what I do. It has to work. That's where it starts there. Certain individuals have very specific needs that they want in the piece. So absolutely, we can handle all that, do all that. It's a must. I mean, Porsches drive really good and really fast. So they're a luxury car, but function is very important. So anyhow, sorry, got sidetracked there. Back to the story. That's what we're doing here. So anyhow, I'm going to try to do some videos, and I don't know if this little GoPro, I'm certainly not a videographer, as y'all can tell by Workshop Wednesday. All that. And notice that I put this hat on early this morning, got my binoculars on, and that really messes up my hair, so I'm not taking it off. And I was going to do, you know, fresh. Eli's giggling. I was going to do the fresh side of me in the mornings, and it's now nearly 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm just now doing Workshop Wednesday. Is it 3 o'clock?
I think so.
Well, 2:40, so there you go. We're rocking. But anyhow, fun times. Patreon's kicking. As you say, we'll, poor Eli, he said, what are we going to do Patreon, Willie? Well, with this little GoPro, I've done every darn step of this pair of spurs, just little clips of it, and so he's going to put some portions together. Eli's going to have a new spot on his resume of being a video editor, not an authographer. I don't know what y'all called editors.
I'm not an authographer. Look at Tuesdays at 2.
Whatever he said. I mean, yeah, we're confused. He may be doing his own videos, saying, "Hey, if somebody can edit videos, call Willie, because I'm sick of this crap." Anyhow, if you are a video editor and you got insight and all that, that may be something. I may do some of that. I got all this stuff on Dropbox. It may work out where y'all can video this. You can edit this down into a consumable product. Is that the way it goes? I'm not a wordsmith either, so maybe you wordsmiths need to get up and help me on this deal. Anyhow, all's good. A little fun next week. Headed to Fort Worth to the Snaffle Bit Futurity, the National Rein to Cow Horse Association Snaffle Bit Futurity. Going to have a bit there. Going to have Jay Adcock, Reins and Romal, Kerry Schwartz Bridle, Scott Hardy Silver, and then my bit, little Nevada Shanks. I've showed pictures of it, but we'll get all that put together and have that there at the Snaffle Bit Futurity for sale. And once I get the price tag on everybody, I'll tell you what it's all worth. So anyhow, that'll be the deal. And then we're also showing off the 2 award bridles, complete bridle sets that we're given next February at the Celebration of Champions. We're going to the open bridle class. Ernie Marsh and Nate Wald and Kerry and John, Kerry Schwartz, John Willinsma, Scott Hardy, Bo Compton, Troy Flahardy. Everybody's got together and doing 2 complete bridle sets. And so open bridle class will be one. Ernie's bit's going to that one, and then Troy made a bit, and that'll go to the world's greatest horseman class competition. So anyhow, that's fun. We'll have those 2 bridles. We're going to take them to Snaffle Bit Futurity next week and present those. We'll have them on display, let me put it that way, and then they'll travel with the association and be in their awards room. So man, if you're at one of those events that they're at and got the awards room set up, you'll be able to see what all's going on there. So that's a big, fun, exciting thing, big, cool thing for the TCA, and we got sponsors to do it. So shout out and thanks to our sponsors for helping us make this happen. So really good opportunity for us to get some exposure in the cow horse world. So very exciting. What else? I don't know. Tuesdays at 2. I was late yesterday. Good gosh. I was at the bandsaw working on parts for these spurs and woke up and went, holy mackerel, Willie, you're late. But I blamed it on Eli. I mean, stuff runs downhill, right? Eli's at the bottom. Poor guy. It wasn't his fault, it was mine. Anyhow, see y'all next week. I appreciate everybody for following. And if I can do something for you in the meantime, tell your story of the West, let me know. Adios.